So in this live, what I will try and do is to answer some of the questions I'm getting on my WhatsApp stream so that I don't have to type it out, to be very honest. I'll just send the invite to few people and then I will be back. One second, let me just send it over. Share. If anybody joined, they can always post their questions, but let me just put it out there first and then I will come and answer the questions here. Did anybody join? Okay. Hi, did somebody join? Any questions? You guys can shoot me. In the meantime, I'm just finding some of the questions that I'm getting on my WhatsApp. Okay. So one of the questions I got yesterday was that, hi Imtiaz. Hey Imtiaz, hi. You joined the live earlier, right? Also, sometime. Okay. What's question? I submitted my application for tech pathway on 14 July. Till now, status is submitted. 14 July is not that long, right? It's not. It's less than a month. It takes around. Yes. Okay. Yeah. I don't think it's a long time that has passed. It's like only a month, right? Not even a month. So I would say just wait, have patience, wait. You will get a response soon, and it's good that you have submitted your tech pathway profile. So when you are saying your tech pathway profile, it means that you have submitted, you have paid the fees and everything, right? The $500 fees, you have paid that. People who submitted before me got validation done and nomination issue. Oh, your nomination is the issue. Oh, see, it happens. There is no hard and fast rule. It's not first come first serve. Yeah, it's not first come first serve. To be very honest, and I know it's not very fair, but it might be that some files, some cases take longer for verification because they contact your employer, they get their responses and things like that. So it might take a bit longer. So it's just case to case. I would say don't worry about much about that. So So I'm sure you will get it very soon. So each case is different. No, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. Maybe for Outlanders they do much more checks, and that is the reason it might take more time. But that is not the case. I have not seen a case saying that Outlander will take more time or it's get pushed behind in the queue. No, I would not think that's the correct thing. It should not happen. In my opinion, it should not happen. Because once you satisfy the basic conditions, right? You have the job offer and all the other things. Once you have satisfied, you are almost at the same stage as any inlander. Because anyways, they are not issuing PR here. They are only issuing nominations, right? So whatever time taking for PR issuance, it will be taken by IRCC. So I would not say that being an outlander will land you in a disadvantage, in my opinion. Can they do check while the status of application is submitted? Yeah, they can do it till the nomination is issued. So till the nomination is issued, they can do whatever check they want. So that's the best part, right? That whatever application status you are seeing on the AIP website, it's normally very current. But if it is not current, don't worry. Okay. Uh, like for my example, my status was never changed, and I got a nomination within few days. So normally that somebody, the officer who is working or somebody who is working on your case, they might first act on your file and then maybe make a status update on the portal. So yeah, you will get a response very soon. I'm very sure. You're already in that scenario where you have submitted your $500. If everything goes fine, if there are no other issues, I would say you will not face any issue. You should not face any issue. I see a few more people joining. Hi guys. If you have any questions, put it on the chat. I will try and answer them. I'll take some comments from my YouTube studio, YouTube channel. There are some of the people who have asked some questions. Oh yeah, all the best, man. All the best, Imtiaz. You will get through. You will get. I can see. So there is one question. So there is one question that I'm answering from my YouTube. People are asking, if I'm in Canada, can I show my Indian bank account money as proof of fund? So yes, you can show that in your Express Entry profile, as long as that account belongs to you and you can provide all the required documents. Okay. Again, I think the same person asked a question. Hey, I got nomination under the tech pathway. I'm in Calgary. To show proof of funds, can I show Indian bank account? Yes. So again, the same thing. If that account belongs to you anywhere in the world and you can prove that you have access to that money, yes, you can show that as your proof of funds. Okay. Another question. This question is about the job offer. Should it be mandatory through Lmia or a simple job offer which will work both in RRS and AOS? So I made a detailed video. So everybody who's on the chat, I made a detailed video on Lmia and its applicability for different streams of AIP, right, including AOS, RRS, and Alberta Express Entry. Lmia, and I have explained it many times in my lives also, LMIA and job offer are two different things. Okay, so you can have a job offer without a LMIA if your job conditions and your employer conditions are like that, right? There are not every positions need a LMIA. The prime example is intercompany transfer. So intercompany transfer doesn't. I'll come to you, Shakil, to your question. Thanks for your question. Just give me a minute. I'll just complete my thought on LMIA. Yeah. So your job, certain job positions like intercompany transfer doesn't need a LMIA. They are LMIA exempt. Okay. So make sure you check with your employer in your position whether LMIA is needed or not. And if it is needed, it will be required. Okay. But it's also possible that you're doing a job that doesn't need a LMIA. Okay. Can your entire proof of funds be through gift deeds? I have loaned certain amount of money to my brother over time and now he's ready to return it back. Can I use it? Affidavit and notary if not in Ind. If not in Ind. See, number one, you cannot gift. Okay. But why if why it's a gift deed? If you have loaned money and it's coming back to you, then it's not a gift. Like from an accountant point of view, I'm an accountant, so it's not a gift, right, Shakil? Yeah. So you just have to prove. You have to give the enough bank documents showing that you loaned money to your brother. Now he's sending you, returning it back. It's your money after all, right? So if you can prove that, then I don't see any reason why you cannot. You have to show that money in your bank account. That's the main thing. No deed or anything like if it's only a deed without the actual bank account, I don't think it will work. It should be in your bank account. Let me just read through the actual proof of funds requirement. Okay, let's just read Canada PR proof of funds. Okay, so you cannot use any kind of equity or real property, or you cannot borrow this money from another person. This is what it says very clearly on the proof of funds requirement. Okay, so any money that you have got, Shakil, if that money is your money, you are only getting it back. I am sure you can use it, but you just have to show the trail of money. You just have to prove that you have used that money, that you have loaned that money, and now it's coming back to you. Now, how you show it is up to the documentation you have. You might have to provide bank accounts for more than years. Like say if it took 2 years for you to loan it to your brother and now he's giving you back. Yeah, but it's not a gift deed. It's not a gift. It's a loan. Loans and gifts are totally different. Was I able to answer your question, Shakil? Any other questions from any other people? Okay, let's see what I can pick from the WhatsApp. I'm not able to chat. Simi says I'm not able to chat. Are you a subscriber? There is one more person from our group who got the nomination. So congratulations. Yeah. So congratulations, Ansh, for getting the nomination. I wish you all the best. Let's see if there is any other question. Okay. So there is one question, one important question that somebody asked for a friend who says that he has worked for 12 months and then he's now in a rural community, but he has just worked there for 8 months. Will that help? So yes. So for rural renewal scheme, you just need to have 12 months of work experience in the last 18 months. So as long as you satisfy that condition, because it very clearly says that 12 months of experience can be acquired anywhere, right? So as long as you have enough experience in that occupation, in that eligible occupation, you are good. Okay, so that is the most important part. So even though answering this on, so as long as you guys have the required experience, you can apply for RRS and be done with it. So that's also fine. Let's see any other question I can pick up. Can I correct my address history if I make mistake in PNP? Yes. Yes, you can. Yes. So any mistakes, if you have done any kind of mistakes or any kind of wrong, you have any kind of mistakes in your PNP application, I would suggest first send out that communication to your case officer for Aaip, and then you can always do the correction. But it has to be honest mistake. Yeah. Sujat Subhani, will the nomination from other streams be transferred? It all depends. I explained this in my earlier live also, that don't worry about how they handle the nominations, right? There are only allocations between the streams. Okay, if they run out of allocations, I'm sure they will figure out a way of adding more to the quota, but that is not for something for us to speculate or to decide our actions on. Okay, so don't worry about that. They will figure out a way if they run out of nominations limits, and they will process, because if they stop issuing nomination, they will do a communication for that. Okay, so don't worry. Sumit Kaur, can you please let me know what is the timeline for nomination for Alberta? This is my 5th month. Sumit, I have heard Outlanders taking a lot of time, but it all depends at which stage you are. You are at which stage? Do you know you are at which stage? Have you paid the $500 fees? Have there been any kind of verifications from your employers? Do you know if those processes are done? Somebody is asking in the chat that whether there will be an express entry draw this week. We will know only tomorrow. So let's see if there is any express entry draw tomorrow. Akshay is asking a question. I just completed my masters from Germany. Now I want to move to Canada. I'm having 15 of experience in trying, but no. Okay, Akshay. Hey, Akshay. So finding a job in Canada could be tricky, depending on without any kind of work authorization. I know, but I would say keep trying. It's very possible that you get a job offer and then you can move to Canada. So I know it's tough, but I have known few people who have been able to find jobs from LinkedIn and other sources. So keep trying. I would wish you all the best, because job market here is a bit tricky. Without a So Sumit, all processes are done. So your employer verification and everything is also done, Sumit. Okay, let me just miss my question. Imtiaz, what was the question, man? What did I miss? Imtiaz. Another question. How do I bring funds in Canada? I will all my savings all over the years. The bank transfer can open bank account without doing lending. How do you bring money? You don't have to bring it as such. After coming, if you come with a bank certificate showing that you have that amount in your bank, right? After you do the landing, you can open a bank account and then transfer that money. It's okay. You don't have to. You don't have to bring it with you in the flight. That's what I'm trying to say. There is nothing like that. You just have to prove that you have access to that money. That money can still be in your Indian or your home country bank account. You just have to bring a certificate. You don't even. I don't think you even have to bring a certificate. During your PR application, you will submit all the proofs saying that you have the funds. Then when you come here, after you do the landing, you open a bank account and then you do a transfer from your home country. It's okay. In fact, if you go through the PR application, like proof of funds requirements, right? If you are bringing cash, there is actually a limit to how much cash you can bring in your flight. So don't worry about that. I have to close my account before looking somewhere? No, I don't think so. Is there a rule in Saudi? I don't know. But like you can come to Canada, open the bank account on first day, and then do a transfer. I would say that's the process. Yeah. So all processes done, Sumit. Everything is done. Did you try calling AIP, Sumit? Did you try that option? Try that option of calling AIP. They might just be able to give you a response. Yeah. So I would say that if everything is done, all the processes are done, then I think that's the way to go forward. Yeah. Any other question, guys? If please put a like. I know what you are saying, but Imtiaz, that it stops all bank accounts. But does it stop the day you leave? Because you're like there must be some overlap. Whenever you land in Canada, you must have some time left on your visa. Like you're not leaving on the last day of your visa, right? Are you planning to do that? Like you will stay till last day of your visa in Saudi and then come? Is that the plan? Because if you keep some kind of buffer, right, like 10, 15 days or 1 month of buffer, I think you should have enough time to transfer. Yeah. So Sumit, if you have not contacted, it NOC doesn't depend. NOC is okay, but if they have accepted your application and everything, then try and contact AIP, and they should be able to. They should nomination to HR managers, or they only prefer to. No, there's nothing like that. That's a very overarching statement, Sumit. If they have accepted your application, then they will give a response. And if they have done all the verifications and everything, they can do that. They give nominations to a lot of type of people, not just IT professionals. It's a mistake. So don't fall in that. Is 18-month requirements applicable for express entry application as well? No. Hansel, hey Hansel, thanks for joining. No. 18 months of 18 months is not an experience requirement. It's in the last 18 months. If you are an express entry candidate, right, then you are only eligible for Alberta express entry. Okay, you're not eligible for AOS or RRS. Okay, so if you are aiming for Alberta express entry, then it all depends on your it all depends on your express entry profile. Okay, my sister Hansel is asking. My sister has 2 years of experience in nurse profession, but she's not working since Jan 22 due to maternity. That's okay. That's okay. If you can show that you have that much of experience for FSW, so your sister must be trying for FSW then, Hanson, right? Foreign skilled worker. And I think for foreign skilled worker, the limit is in the last 5 years. I think that's the limit for I think that's the limit for foreign skilled workers. Let's see. Minimum requirements. Work experience. Yep, it's 1 year experience in the last 10 years, Ansel. So you should be good. Your sister should be good. As long as she has 1 year of work experience, she got expression of interest from Alberta. Very good. That's good. Congratulations to her. She can apply, and then I'm sure she's doing very well. Yeah, FSW. Yeah, correct. If she already got an invitation from Alberta, then I would suggest just go ahead with the application. Just do the application, pay the fees, and then see what documents they want. And I'm sure she will be able to satisfy the conditions. Because for Alberta Express Entry, the main thing is that you should be eligible for Express Entry. So as long as you are eligible for Express Entry, you should be good. Thanks, Ansel. Put a like on the stream if this was helpful. Ansel. July 24th. Okay. So Hansel, you also posted on the group, right? That application was submitted on July 24th. It's not long time. It's even less than a month. So yeah, they will take some time to process all the document, do the background checks and everything. It usually takes some time. So I'm sure you will get a response very soon. Okay. Let's see. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions? Did I miss any questions? Sumit, Hansel, Imtiaz? No? Okay. I think I got all the questions. I see a few more people in the call. If you have any questions, you can shoot that. I think I answered most of my YouTube and in WhatsApp questions that was directed to me. And guys, I have created few more videos yesterday. I posted few more videos yesterday related to various aspects of AIP. So please go through that. I am sure it will be helpful for you. Venton's kids, hi. Hey, thanks for joining. I heard it's depleted. Is it true? Was it? What do you mean by depleted? What do you mean by depleted? Krish. When's it Krish? What do you mean it's depleted? So Alberta Tech Pathway is currently processing applications from 18th of July 2023. So Hansel, if you're still on, 25th, 18th of July. So they have not yet received, they have not yet come to. Yeah. What do you mean by depleted? Did we get any question? Like slot is no more. See, that is not what is there. They have said on the website. Okay. So Alberta Express Entry Accelerated Tech Pathway had an allocation of around 1200 nominations. Okay. And they have around 275. They have 275 in queue. And as far as the official numbers is concerned, number of allocations remaining, they have said it's to be determined. Okay. So let's not guess. No, it's not like that. If it is exhausted, they will tell you. That is what my understanding is. To be fair, they should tell you that it's exhausted. Hey Kayur. Yeah. So don't worry. I would say just make your application and hope for the best. Don't worry much about anything like that. It's all. I know there are a lot of noise online, but I think we should be able to separate noise from the facts. What else? Anything? So please put a like if I was able to help you answer your question. But apart from that, KU is asking, I have received my AOR on 12th May. Last update was 8 June. When should I expect the next update on PPR? 12th May AOR, officially 6 months, man. That is what I tell all of you. They can take up till 6 months. So beyond 6 months only, you should have worry. So May, June, July, August. It's like almost 3 months. So if your biometrics is updated, medicals are updated, then I think your only background check is remaining.
The time is 11:04 a.m.
So if that is the only case, if your if your background check is only remaining, background check can take up to 2 months to do. So is your medical and biometrics updated, Kayur? Background check is in process. Yeah. So background check will take around 2 2 months. Just be saying, hello sir, one of my okay. What's the question, Jasveer? His IELTS expire. So your friend got nomination under Alberta? That's what you're saying, Jasveer? Yep, Kayur. All the best. So there is, so in the meantime, Sumit is saying there is no time limit for nomination. No, there is no time limit for nomination. There is no official time limit for nomination. I have seen people wait for 8 months to get a nomination. So that has also happened, and then I have known people who got nomination in few days. So there is no such official nomination for AIP. No official timeline for AIP nomination. But I would say 4 to 8 weeks is a reasonable time to expect nomination. So 1 to 2 months is more than is should be typical. If you go beyond a month or 2 months, I would say contact AIP, ask them for a status update. But you should not start worrying within few weeks. That's the scene that I have seen. So Kayur, yes, you will get a response soon, man. I'm very sure. Let's see, are there any other questions? So there have been a lot of questions on proof of funds. So I was able to answer most of the questions here. But apart from that, I also answered some of the questions related to open work. Like I also created a video related to proof of funds recently, like yesterday. So have a look. Maybe that will help you guys. Any other questions? Jasveer said you can, like, are you saying, Jasveer, that you got a nomination and that then your express entry got deleted or something like that? Okay, I think if nothing much. So if other people have questions, I can try answering them, or I will see you in the next one. Let me see if there are more questions. Okay. Okay. So I will see you in the next one, guys. If there are no more questions, I will end the live now. And okay, Sumit has asked one more question. I have submitted my profile on 7th March. How long do I have to wait for nomination? March is like April, May, June, July, August, 5 months, right? I would say just check with AIP. Uh, Ask for a status update from AIP. In the AIP website, there is a link for a phone number and an email ID. I would say just ask them for a status update. Explain your situation that you are waiting for like almost 5 months now. So I think they should be able to help you. So Sumit, you said you have paid all the fees and everything, right? Yes, that's what you said. Yeah. Yeah, you said everything is done, everything is done. So yeah. So I think if you have paid the fees and everything, waiting for 5 months, just call or contact AIP and they should be able to help you. Okay. So in the meantime, if you have any more questions, you know how to reach me. Reach out to me on the WhatsApp and Facebook groups, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you.